Yo, how's it going, everybody? Ness here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today in this video, it was the Sunday reset. We're going into Monday. We're gonna have our merge here in about 2 hours. I should honestly be asleep right now, but just not able to sleep, so figured I'd bring some content for you guys. I haven't used any of my upgrades because I was planning on just doing a big video including the merge tomorrow. But I'm just gonna do it now. Can't sleep, and I'm already on the game kind of doing some stuff. So obviously I got 30k lamps, with all the key resets and then everything from the Shroomy tournament, getting keys from there and everything else. So I'm gonna start rolling those, hopefully, able to get some gear, maybe one or two pieces. Hoping for at least one and not a repeat one, just, an extra one I don't have. We're gonna jump in here to do the empowerment. I think we're going to get one out of the two because I'm only going to be able to do two. And the first one typically always fails. So empowerment failed. And then there we go. So like I called it, it's always the first one that fails. And then it just zaps through. Oh, wait. That's not going to make a big difference. All right. Here are the stats we're working with. I'm not on my mage. I am on my archer because it was the reset. And I was ping-ponging towers and, dealing with all that fun stuff. So here's what the stats are. I'm not going to swap them. We're going to do the upgrades, and then after the upgrades, I will show the stats again, and then obviously I'll swap back over to my mage. But let's go ahead and do the ring upgrades here. We were able to get 3 upgrades out of that, which isn't bad. Going to be able to upgrade our HP feather as well, which is very nice. Well, now that we're on here, I don't really care what to upgrade, so I'll just put some more combo damage into there. Which, I mean, to be honest, the archer's not looking too bad considering I don't really focus it. 25.6k combo. It's a bit on the lower side. But yeah, I guess it is a bit on the lower side, but I guess that is what it is. Crit damage is almost 6,000, so I mean, that's pretty huge. 107% crit rate and then 94% combo rate, because obviously I prefer the crit damage more than the combo, and that's just the way it is. Let's just go finish claiming some rewards from here. We do have the prayer rush going on right now, and I have quite a bit of food saved up for the rush. Man, excuse me. Didn't mean to yawn in your guys' ear. Yeah, so I have a million food, but then if I need to, I have seeds, fertilizer, and everything else. I can boost myself up another probably 300k food, just off the boosts alone. But I'm only going to do that if I have to. I'm going to kind of just gauge it and then save food. But we're just going to get all of these daily purchases and stuff out of the way here. Let's see, tech, no, I'm not going to touch that yet. Parking, I already did everything I need. Okay, did everything I need to in there. We're just rolling some lamps. I don't know if we're going to get any perfect gear. I kind of am doubting it, but I'm really hoping we do. Now, the biggest thing before I forget is going to be the Cloud Ascension trial. Started working on it earlier, but I just want to get it done and out of the way with now so I don't have to worry about it later on in the week. And now I've been stunned. My teammate's probably going to die. Oh, that's a rip. Come on, buddy, wake up. Oh, no. My guy's snoozing. Guess I should have read the stupid freaking thingies they put up. Alright, oh well. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. Alrighty, just like that, we beat level 20. I don't know if 21 is where I was at. I guess we're gonna find out here. I genuinely don't remember where I get to every season. It's probably gonna be a lot farther after this merge happens, but until then, I mean, this is the best I do for now, but it's not too bad. Perfect. I believe 21 is where I beat. Gonna leave this the same because anyone on 2 and 4 take increased damage. Alright, we were able to kill those before they hit him. Minions, I can throw them back in front to give him the shield and me the extra energy regen. These shouldn't be any issue. They should just get wiped out really easily. Yeah, as expected. Alright, this one he's gonna die on, which is, very expected. Kinda unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm gonna take pretty hefty damage here. Oh, I mean, maybe not actually. Typically, I take a lot of damage there, but I guess, I'm surprising myself here. All right, perfect. That's all done and taken care of. Back up to where I want to be. Let's go through and upgrade. If we have any, that is. Any bit of stats help. All right, I think that is all, but I could be wrong. The only thing left to do is the statue, but I don't really know what I want to do. I already have literally everything that I could possibly want. So it would just be me rolling the food just to roll it to get up to triple S plus. So I mean, I might just go through and spam click it and call it a day and burn through all 1 million. But like I said, I do kind of want to gauge it and see where other people get at into the prayer rush and, see like, okay, I can take first place or, I'm only going to take second place or I can just gauge where I'm going to place at against everyone else. I'm obviously going to try and push for first. Been working on trying to get this Cloud Drifter upgraded. And I'm spam clicking everything but where I need to. Currently on 3 stars and 0 out of 2 for the 4th star. So I still have another 5 mounts to go, which is going to be 100 coins, and I'm at 13 out of 100. So, did I do my math right? Yeah, 100 coins. All right. Well, we got a long way to go. That's all I'm going to say. But now that that's all taken care of, I guess we'll go look at the stats again. I'm not sure what they were before I showed you guys, so if you need to rewind back, you can. Here's what they are now. Not much of an improvement, but, tiny jump. It's just tiny jumps like that that make a difference. So now we're going to swap back over to our profit build because I have to be ready to kick some ass when our servers merge. Freaking my fellas think that they still can beat me. I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna kick some major booty. Swap to these plans here. I kind of want to reset. All right, let's go 31, 32, 33, 31. All right, well, we got it to 15. A lot less defense, though. But a lot more on the freaking HP and attack. All right. Oops, I forgot to swap to my mage gear. That's why the health was pretty low. There we go. Look at that. That is looking beautiful. And now we're going to reset these souls as well. And get myself back up in my crit resistance. Let's see, how many crystals do I have? 122 saved up. Probably going to just keep saving until the soul rush. I'm not really in a need for any more souls. But I do think I'm going to try and get up the attack one next to level 40, just to boost up my healing rate a bit more. Let's see, how's my healing all doing? So the regeneration is 5.26, where it's been at. I don't know where the healing rate is, though. I want to find that. My crit resistance is almost to 2400 as well, so that's gone up by a little bit. Healing amount is at 0.35, healing rate's at 29%. So I need to get the healing amount up and the healing rate up a little bit. And as I do that, I'll just be able to heal even more and for even more health. Like, it's just going to be crazy. I'm going to have a lot of HP flowing in. I have finally swapped the avian to a cloud. I got one with no speeding, iron shield, barrel dodge, and rage bonus. I don't need the rage bonus, but I'm going to use it because it does have no speeding. The barrel dodge is extremely useful as well. And then the iron shield is not the greatest, but I mean, for 20% more defense and then its base defense that gets multiplied, like, I'll take it for what it is. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I'm going to try and get infinite dream on this with no speeding barrel dodge, but that's going to probably be a journey and a half, so it's going to take a while. We're only about 10k lamps in, still no sign of any good pieces of gear for me, which we may not get lucky at all. But I'm still hoping that we do get lucky. All right, let's see here. I do want to test something though. Earlier today, I was talking with another prophet. I don't think it's going to be better for me, but they used 100 slashes. I want to see if it just helps in dropping the damage I take and making me survive a lot longer, even though I know I'm not going to be doing as much DPS. I do want to see what difference 100 slashes would make over having Crimson Moonfall. So we're barely losing like any HP. So now let's swap this back over to the Abyss Necklace. And we're going to give this another go here. And while this is going on, I am going to give you guys a little ramble, or rant, I should say. And if you want to skip through this, then feel free to. But I was getting asked questions on my YouTube the other day, and it was by one person. And, you know, the questions kind of stood out to me, and I figured I would address them in this video and talk to them with you guys and see how you all feel about, you know, all of this. So I initially was asked like what my goals on the game were. So I don't think I've really ever gone over that with you guys. When I first started playing the game, I didn't have any goals, just kind of was playing, wanted to be the best, but that's any game. I'm sure anyone plays, they play it to, you know, want to be one of the top people. Some people play for enjoyment, and I mean, I have my fair share of games where I just kind of like, you know, am laid back. But a lot of the games I play, I do get very competitive, and, you know, I do want to compete for the first place spot. So my main goal will be to eventually be on par with, or, you know, right up there with Boring Woo and some of the other guys in the peak arena. I would love to hit, you know, the #1 spot there. That would be a huge goal for me. Secondly, I was asked how I feel about the current state of the game and if I'm still enjoying it. And what I want to say about that is Although I'm not enjoying the game as much as I used to, I still do enjoy it, and it's for various reasons. One, obviously, I have my goal that I'm working towards. Number two, I have many friends and people that I've met, playing the game, started talking to, and I don't want to abandon them. It's fun being around them, talking to them. Like, they are some special people, and, I have met some incredibly special people to me now who, if I wouldn't have been on the game or stayed on the game or played the game, I would never have met. And, like, I'm just, I don't know. I don't want to get all like emotional here, but like there are some people that I have met on this game who hold a special place in my heart now. Like, they are some really, really good people, really nice, really sweet, really caring, and like, I consider them really close friends, even though, I don't really know them uh personally, like I met them through the game, but I do know them now, and I know them enough that they do hold a place in my heart. So there is that, but kind of getting off of my subject there and going back towards the game, I do wish the game would add a bit of new content to the game. Like, we're still missing our middle slot for the relics. There's still a dungeon that says coming soon. The whole family area, they have so much room here. Like, they could add in so much more. Like, if we come up over here to the beach, you could totally get rid of that for another like monster to attack or something. And then same way over here to the right, the little wood training area, you could throw something in there. And then even right here on the right hand side, like, there's so much room here that they could be adding in stuff. So I feel like they are lacking on the content. There's just a bunch of different things that they could do to improve their game, to, help push content out and help keep people, happy and actively wanting to play. Obviously, at the end of the day, the game does have a cycle. The levels are all the same. Every day's the same. You gotta wait for reset. You gotta wait for this. You gotta wait for that. The thing that I don't enjoy is all the cash grabs they're doing. Every game starts doing this, and it destroys the game when the developers just become really greedy, or just really concerned about money, and they start throwing event after event after event and just doing a bunch of cash grabs. It kind of kills their game from both free to play and pay to play players. So I do wish they would kind of hold back on the events a little bit. I'm not saying they have to completely, get rid of them, because the events are how they make money, and they bring new content to the game, and it's interesting. So I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, like, they should probably calm down a little bit and then work on, releasing other content that's easily accessible to free to play and pay to play players, so it just, keeps the game alive, keeps people coming to it and playing it. And then I don't I don't fully remember some of the other questions. I probably could go to my YouTube and look, but I don't know if it will affect with my recording at all, because, going on to YouTube where there's a bunch of other videos and stuff where I could potentially get a copyright strike. I am going to kind of avoid staying away from there. But, that's kind of how I feel about the game. Now, I know a lot of you players out there, as free to play or low tier spenders, are kind of mad about the cheetah and, about all these other mounts and everything. But I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. It's not even me being biased. It's not even me being, like, trying to push something. If you want to stand a chance in this game as a free to play player, I would highly recommend swapping to either a regen Prophet build or a regen Sage build. Having a regen build will help keep you in the running to fight against, whales, even as a free to play. All it takes is a really good build and, like, a little bit of determination and time, because it's not going to be perfect right away. But even as a low tier spender slash free to play player, you guys can keep up with some of the bigger tier spenders if you have a regen build. And I'm not, trying to make you throw away any of your builds. I use the archer for PvP or for PvE. I use it in all PvE for my dark trials, for my stages, for the towers, all over. But for PvP, I do really enjoy the regen mage. I enjoy it more than the Dark Lord. I enjoy it more than my archer. I've never tried warrior yet, so I can't even give my thoughts on that. But I do enjoy it a lot, and it's really easy to get the hang of. I posted a whole guide for you guys if you do end up swapping to a profit build, because I, am coming up with a pretty solid build that I personally think is good. I would recommend, if you guys want to go copy it. Even if you don't have the same stuff I have, you can still make it work. Like I said, the cloud mount, I use it, and it's a free to play item. You can get it easily. I do use the torch, however, but, for testing purposes, I will take the torch off again. I know I did it in the last video, but I'll do it again in this one. In here, the alien dimension, most of you probably won't have, so I'm going to take it off. The Moonlit Wisp is something you can get as a free-to-play player, so I will be equipping it, just to kind of change it up. And then obviously I have my build how I have it, and we're going to go fight against Chess here. He has Panda, he has the bow, and he has the Tiger mount. So just to put that into perspective for you guys, he has, an advantage on me, because I don't even have an artifact equipped, or, a back, or no, I do have the back accessory, but I don't have an artifact equipped. I am using 2 free-to-play things that are not heavily pay-to-play. The only difference is I do have, quite a bit of stats because of everything else. But at the end of the day, even if you guys do get an artifact or something else, you can see I'm keeping up with him pretty well. And you guys could be doing the exact same thing. It is very easy for you. Getting an artifact, getting a mount, getting all of that stuff, it helps you out, yes, but it's not a requirement. It does make, push. Oh, that reminds me now, rambling on like that. But, you don't need to be spending all this money to be doing good. But looping back around to what I was going to say is, that popped into my head another question that I was asked. It was something, dealing with money. And I explained that I spend money to help make my goal achievable faster and easier. But at the end of the day, I do not need to spend money to get to where I'm at. It's helping me progress faster. It's helping me progress a lot easier. But you do not need to spend, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in order to get up to this level. All it takes is some time and some determination. And you guys could be up here as well, fighting against, whales or mid-tier spenders, and, even surprising yourself and whooping their ass. So it just takes a little bit of confidence. It takes a little bit of time, elbow grease, just testing your builds, having someone who's willing to help you out, give you pointers, give you tips, just playing around with everything. And that is how you can, make it sing, make a build work perfectly. It just needs to be tested, and you need to have just some patience with it. I was not enjoying the regen profit build, or regen mage, whatever you want to call it, because I didn't have a good build. I didn't have the gear for it, but I decided to stick with it. And now that I have gotten more gear pieces, now that I have, my talents where they're at, it's starting to sing and work a lot better in PvP for me. So, I'm gonna preach it any way I can. The archer is still, a really good option, but you just blow up. You lose health and you die. And if you don't have cheetah, you're gonna lose if your opponent has cheetah. And then, if both of you have cheetah, it's just whoever procs first. The archer fights are really, really boring, just based off the aspect that, they're both out doing so much DPS, crit damage, everything. And then it just comes down to the cheetah and whoever can proc the cheetah first. So it kind of is what it is. But, that's enough of me rambling on and ranting. I don't have many lamps left. I don't think I'm going to get a piece of Eternal Gear. So I'm just going to leave this video as this. I'll probably be uploading one tomorrow when we get the merge fully situated, get everything all sorted out and worked out, and, kind of just give you guys the rundown then. But for now, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant. And as always, if you guys have any questions at all, you can feel free to ask me in the comments. I will reply to any comment, and you don't have to be scared or anything. Like, I don't think any question's a dumb question. Obviously, use some common sense to that. But if you guys just have any questions about anything on the game, I will try to help out the best of my knowledge. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Oh, hold on. I don't know where I put my thingy. Oh, see you guys.